o'clock in the morning for my daughter to be brought home.
Oh, Dr. Harper, I hope you don't disapprove of Mortimer.
Well...
We would feel very guilty if you did. Sister Martha and I mean. After all, it was here in our home that your daughter met Mortimer.
Oh, of course, Miss Abby. I must admit that Mortimer is quite a noble gentleman. But I've been watching their growing intimacy with quite some trepidation. And for one reason.
You mean his stomach, Dr. Harper?
Stomach?
His dyspepsia. His father died so. Poor boy.
Oh, no, not his stomach. I'm talking about his unfortunate connection with the theater.
The theater? Why, Dr. Harper, Mortimer writes for a New York newspaper.
I know, Miss Abby, I know. But a dramatic critic is constantly exposed to the theater. And I don't doubt that what some of them do develop an interest in it.
Wow, not Mortimer. You need have no fear of that. Why, Mortimer hates the theater.
Really?
Oh, yes. He writes awful things about the theater. But you can't blame him, poor boy. He was so happy writing about real estate, which he really knew a thing about. But then, they made him take this terrible night position.
My.
But, as he always says, the theater can't last much longer. Yes, I think if we give the theater another year or two, perhaps. Oh, now who do you suppose that is? Oh, no, thank you, Teddy. I'll go. Oh, hello, Mr. Brophy.
Hello, Miss Brewster.
How are you, Mr. Klein?
Very well, Miss Brewster.
Men! What news have you brought me?
Colonel, we have nothing to report.
Splendid. Thank you, gentlemen. At ease.
You know Dr. Harper?
Sure. Hello, Dr. Harper.
Hello.
We've come for the toys for the Christmas fund.
Oh, yes.
Ah, that's splendid work you men do, fixing up discarded toys for poor children to have a better Christmas.
It gives us something to do when we gotta sit around the station. You get tired playing cards, and you start cleaning your gun, and then the next thing you know, you've kind of shot yourself in the foot.
Teddy, go upstairs and get that big box from Aunt Martha's room. Mr. Brophy, how is Miss Brophy today? Dr. Harper, Miss Brophy has been quite ill.
Pneumonia.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Charge! She's better now. A little weak still.
Well, I'm going to get some beef broth to take to her.
Oh, please don't bother, Miss Abby. You've done so much for her already.
Oh, but we just made this morning. Sister Martha's taking some to court Mr. Badinsky right now. I won't be a minute. Sit down and get comfortable, all of you.
She really shouldn't go through all that trouble. Now listen, try to stop her and her sister for doing something nice. And for nothing. They don't even care how you vote.
When I received my call to Brooklyn, my wife was very ill. When she died, and for months before, well, I know pure kindness and absolute generosity because I've known the Brewster sisters.
Colonel, you promised not to do that.
But I have to call Academy and give release to those supplies.
He used to do that in the middle of the night. Neighbors raised Cain with us. They were a little afraid of him anyway.
Oh, but he's quite harmless.
Well, suppose he does think he's Teddy Roosevelt. Well, there's a lot worse people he could think he was. Damn shame. A nice family like this hatching a cuckoo. Well, his father, the old girl's brother, was some sort of a genius, wasn't he? And their father, Teddy's grandfather, I heard he was a little crazy too. Yeah, crazy like a fox. He made $1 million.
Really? In Brooklyn?
Yeah, patent medicine. Sort of a quack of some sort. Old Sergeant Edwards remembers him. He used the place as sort of a clinic. Try him out on people. Yeah, I hear he used to kind of make mistakes occasionally, too. Well, the department never bothered him much because he was so good at autopsies. Especially poison cases. Well, whatever he did, he left his daughters fixed for life. Thank God for that. They never spent any of it on themselves.
Ah, yes, I'm quite well aware of the charity.
You don't know the tenth of it. When I was with the Missing Persons Bureau, we were trying to track down an old man that we never did find. You know there's a place that got this, there's a renting agency that's got this place down for its list of furnished rooms? They don't rent rooms, but you can bet that anybody who comes looking for one gets away with a few dollars in their kick. Just a way of picking up people to do some good.
Well, now, isn't this nice?
Well, hello, Miss Brewster.
How do you do, Mr. Brophy? Dr. Harper, Mr. Klein?
How are you, Miss Brewster? We dropped in to get the Christmas toys.
Oh, yes, Teddy's Army and Navy. They wear out. I'll go get them.
Oh, Colonel's up after them. Seems like the cabinet has to okay.
Oh, yes, of course. I hope Mrs. Brophy's better.
Oh, she's doing fine. Your sister's getting some soup for me to take to her.
Oh, yes, I just took some over to a poor man who broke ever so many bones. Oh, you're back, Martha. How is Mr. Badinsky? Well, dear, it's pretty serious, I'm afraid. The doctor was there. He said they're going to present?
Oh, no, I asked, but you said it's against the rules of the hospital.
Well, it's not like you could do anything. You want to spare yourself something.
Mr. Brophy, here's the broth. Be sure it's good and hot.
Yes, ma'am.